What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have what I've been up to on the property to kind of be more self-sustainable as far as food goes. When we bought this property, I have 5 acres. I wanted to, and a greenhouse. So I wanted to definitely implement a lot of planting and trees and having a garden and having my greenhouse to where we can live off the land as much as we can help it. I just think it's healthier, it's better for you. I get to save some money growing herbs and vegetables. And I just wanted to give you a little tour of some things that I've been doing. Hopefully you can do it too. Even if you have a small space, you can pick certain items that you really use in the kitchen and grow it there. So we're gonna do a little walk around and just show you some of the trees that I've planted. I'm gonna give you a tour of my greenhouse, and then I'm gonna do a little haul at the end, showing you some things that I bought to just stay organized, or things or books that I've picked up that has been helpful that I recommend. So let's get right into the tour. So I should have took the golf cart, but we're gonna walk. We're gonna get some exercise in, you guys. So this is just my front little property. I've showed that before. That's my dock where I have a little pond. I do have fishes in there that you can eat, but I keep them more as pets. But I will show you in my greenhouse the plan for fishes that we can eat. But this is just a tour, and I just wanted to show you there. When we bought this property, there have been trees already here that provide fruits and things. So this here is my blueberry bush. I also have 2 little ones that I need to plant here. They're different kind of blueberries. I just haven't had the chance to plant them because, you guys, it's a lot of work. But as you can see, and we get in abundance of blueberries, you guys. And then I throw them on in the freezer. You can eat them fresh. You can freeze them and make all kinds of desserts or smoothies or things like that. So that's that. So this was already here when we moved. And then all this going straight down are grapes. They are the really big giant grapes. I forget the names. They are very tough, but you can make grape juice out of them. Right now I don't have any grapes yet. They will be coming in soon, but literally all down this row is grapes. So you guys, we have to mow. I've been lazy. This here is our avocado tree. Unfortunately, when we were going through the cold months, this whole tree was full and it completely burnt. And we wrapped them and everything. So if you guys have any tips to how to not allow that to happen, that would be helpful. But it is growing great again. I've been trying to water it. I have to water it again today, but it's been growing great again. But yeah, so we did lose some trees. This is a little new addition. And this here I'm going to show you is a sweet lemon. So this is our little fruit tree here. It's been growing beautifully. I also planted this one here, and it's also a sweet lemon. So we have been planting a whole lot, you guys. So we're gonna keep walking. That's part of my greenhouse, and don't mind that jacuzzi. That was a jacuzzi from our previous house, and the plan is to make an outdoor deck back there. for me and hubby that's attached to our bedroom so that we can have our own little jacuzzi outside, you know, for those romantic nights. This here is my peach tree. It's so huge. This was here obviously when I moved in, and we are already getting, let me see if I can find some peaches. Here we go. As you see, they are coming in, you guys, and I get a whole lot of peaches here, so that we can or to have fresh fruits. So I absolutely love this. So it's huge. It's a whole lot. This is the back of the greenhouse. And we started planting more lemon and key lime trees. So this first row here, this one, that one been giving me a trouble since we bought it. We've been using fertilizer and it just started growing, as you can see. It just started, and this is the first time we've seen anything. I thought it was a dud actually, because it hasn't been wanting to grow, but as you see, it's just started, so I'm happy about that. And here's another one. And you guys, a lot of these got affected with the cold weather, even though we wrapped them, but they seem to be doing well. This is another lemon tree. We have here, I believe this is lime. Let me look. This is key lime. I absolutely love key lime. And the cool thing is, even at this size, like this bush here is key lime. It produces key lime now. And I love it. It does really, really well. And when you put that on fish, oh my God, it's delicious. You can even put it, I've tried it in cocktails and all kinds of things. This here is my lime tree. So it's been doing pretty well as well. And then we have here this little, let's see, what's this? This is key lime also. Now all back there is just, we have like a little trail, so when the kids ride their bikes or their little go-karts and stuff, they have fun back there. It's a whole trail. But this is my little back area that I'm trying to create a row of trees so that we can have more citrus trees. So as you see, this is the back of the greenhouse, and the plan is to kind of enclose this little area here and do rows where I'm going to be doing my vegetables. So like pumpkin, squash, you know, all kinds of things like that. So that's the plan for back here. So it takes time, money, you guys, a lot of research and a lot of work. And I'm still learning because I am new to this whole thing. So I'm still learning. I have learned a whole lot so far. So that is the plan for here. And it's going to be a while. I have to go either rent or maybe find a used tiller, because all this needs to be tilled before we start planting rows of stuff. So that's it. This tree here was here already when we moved, and it produces, I will see if I find a picture that I can post on here. So many oranges. See, as you see, there's plenty on the floor that you know, are no good, but this tree here is beautiful and it gets full. We've handed them out to neighbors and all kinds of things. So yeah, we get a whole lot of oranges here. And then we decided to plant 2 more orange trees. So here's the tree number 1 and the little tree here, number 2. So we kind of made it in a row. So we're all of these will be giant, eventually orange trees here. And yeah, we'll put a lot of use. You can do orange juices and all kinds of things. This here was not doing so well ever since we had that cold come in. This is a grapefruit tree, as you see here. So I'm going to do more fertilizing and watering. Yeah, like I said, that cold just really affected my plants. So that's that. And then this is the overview back here. This is another entrance to a trail. It's in the back forest. So all that is just foresty. And then we do have a trail all around with different entrances and exits. So far, this is the back of my greenhouse. And here is the rows of trees that we planted. And we do plan on putting more back there in a row. So this is that. Now we can, I'm going to take you to the other side of the property so that I can show you the other trees that we've planted. So this is kind of like the driveway area, and that's the front forest area to my property. And more that way is where we planted more trees. I just wanted to show you real quick. And here's my pond. So when you drive in, you are basically in front of the pond. And very relaxing and peaceful. We have catfish in there. We have koi fish, brim, bass. We have lots of turtles and all kinds of things. So yeah, we dye the pond. So the actual color of the pond is like a very light green. You can actually see through it, but also the birds. So if we don't dye the pond, the birds are going to eat all the fishes, which is why it's this color. And the dye that we buy also have good benefits, and it has vitamins and things like that for the fishes, so it does not harm them at all. And it looks very pretty. It looks like a pool. But yeah, this is the front, and we're going to walk all the way over there so I can show you. Okay, so this is the other side of the property. Back there just takes you around our shop and to the foresty area as well. As you see here, I'm going to do more up close, but here is a row of plants. We created like an orchard basically here that we wanted to have. And these first plants here, as you see, are pecans or pecans, however you say it. So this is the kind here. I think they were all different, but maybe not. Here's the second one. Yeah, that's this kind here. And then I have here the third one. And that's the kind there. So these three here in a row are pecan trees or pecan trees. I say pecan, hubby says pecan. So, and then here are apples. So all of these in a row are apple trees. Let me show you. These here are going to be Fiji apples. So far they're doing well, because when I bought these, they were bare. They did not have any plants on them. This is also Fuji apples as well. See some of the, look what's happening. I tried to, someone was telling me to spray, I guess dish detergent with water so that the caterpillars and all of that keep away. Let me know if you have any ideas. This is Anna apple. And I just love this, you guys. Not only that it's peaceful and calming, but why not? These are gala apples. Why not be able to be self-sustainable and have fresh fruit in your home or yard? And then these here are the Dorset golden apples. And that's how it looks. And let me just show you in a row. As you can see, I hope you can. But yeah, that's the view. So basically a little orchard here of apple trees and my pecan trees there. And then this is back. This is the front of the property, the little foresty area and such. So why not be self-sustainable to where you can grow your fruits and your vegetables? I buy meat by bulk, fresh from a farm. It's a new thing that I've been doing. I showed you guys grocery hauls on that and gave you a tour of my freezer. So if you have not seen that video, go check it out. And yeah, so that's the plan anyway. Here is to be self-sustainable and eat from our land of things that we grow. So now let me take you to my chickens. Okay, if you can hear noise in the background, hubby is working on our race car trailer stacker. But this is my little chicken coop. I plan on extending it on the other side and making it super long where they have like a little runway area. The reason there's wood pieces all around because I was having a raccoon problem. We originally had 11 chickens for quite some time, and the raccoon came and killed, I think it was 3. We're down to 8. So that's what, 3 chickens, 8. Yeah, killed 3 of my chickens. So in the meanwhile, while I tried to rectify the problem, we hammered basically wood all around so they can't lift it up. And so far my chicken's been good. We plan on digging and putting maybe cement underneath. We're trying to figure out a way where I don't have to constantly move this and take this out to go in and clean the coop and take care of the chickens. But this is the bigger side. They do have a coop area. Let me show you. There they go. So this is the little coop. And then they have a big old section inside where they hang out, where their water is and all of that. They still have food. They're waiting on a snack. I gotta refill their food. They're waiting on snacks, you guys. And I keep all their food in this container right here. It's like a army container. I don't even remember where we got this. It was years ago. And we just repurposed it to put their food and things that they need here. And that's my little shaker thing. I can't think of the proper term for it that hubby made me so that we can use their poop for fertilizer. Here we do compost. This is my forest area, you guys. Another part of it. And here we have 2 compost bins. I have this one, which is almost done. And then we have this big barrel here. That is nowhere near being done where we compost. So we can use those when I plant my garden and have, you know, fertilizer. They're all waiting for me, you guys. Look at this. You guys want your snacks, don't you? Yeah, this is where they hang out and they do their little dust bath in here. And then there is their water, and they have parts where they lay and they sleep at night. We let them sleep in there. I don't put them inside the coop, you guys. They love it. And this is the back area where I want to do an opening to have like a runway area for them. So we are planning on extending this as well. And then let's see if we got any eggs today. Yeah, you guys, look at that. Some eggs. For some reason, they love this one and this middle one. They never really lay on that one. It's like they just pick which one they like. So that's their little area. So this is another great way. Instead of buying eggs, you get fresh eggs. I feed them fruits and vegetables and herbs and all kinds of things. And they get their corn and their pellets as well. So I do a mixture. But yeah, I want to. Yep, I'll be back, you guys. So that's my coop. And now let's go to the greenhouse. Okay, you guys. So this is the entrance. It's a mess because we've been working on things. So I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to show you the plan. So when you walk in here, let me just show you the entrance. This here is for our aquaponics. This is a water system that we're going to be using to grow some herbs. So I just bought this little one to just kind of test it out. So that needs to get installed, but we still have lots of things to do here before we get to that. This here is a long tank that collects rainwater. We have two of them. This one here is having a leak somewhere, so hubby has to go in and figure that out. But this one does not have a leak. And what else? So this is the little deck here. These got ruined with the weather. These are my plum trees. We purchased this during the cold time and we didn't want them to get ruined, so we brought them in here. They have to be watered and fertilized, you guys, because they did get ruined, as you can see, with the weather. And I'm so disappointed about it, but hopefully with fertilizer and some care, we can get it back. And then I'm going to be taking these in the back where I showed you, the back of the greenhouse outside, and plant them. So that's the plan. Yeah, they didn't do so well with this cold. This cold really, and like I said, we wrapped everything. And for whatever the reason is, it just didn't do good. But yeah, these are some of my plants here. This here is our jacuzzi. We were in the middle. We got to get it cleaned and covered and all of that. And then this here is where the entrance is. And then I will be telling you all the plans that we are going to do. I just wanted to give you the tour. And then right when you get off this step here, you have this whole side. It's basically like a letter T. And then you have this whole side. And then that's another exit for outside. And then from this view, this is how it looks. So the plan for here is I bought some stain. We're going to be staining this little deck. We're going to be pressure washing these walls, as you see, and repainting them the same gray. We're going to be cleaning all of these ferns and plants and weeds and all of that. That right there is my aloe that I've been growing. I have aloe in the front as well. I forgot to show you guys, but I want to transfer those outside to the front. These little areas here, the dirted area along, I want to put white rocks and just make it very pretty looking, because that's where the jacuzzi is. This is where we relax and all of that. This area here, we are going to be building some tables. I was thinking about building it straight on the ground, but I'm still not sure. In the meanwhile, we're going to be building some tables all along here where I can do all my starters and grow all my good stuff. More aquaponic things eventually once we kind of test it out. And the plan is also to get fishes in here that we can eat. So we can fill this up with fishes, and then their waste is going to be transferred to the aquaponic system. So it's fertilizing our plants. So that's the plan for this tank. And then here I want to put more tanks of maybe some prawns or maybe other fishes. I'm not sure yet what, so that we have fresh fish and like seafood that's fertilizing our plants and that we can eat fresh here. So that's the plan for this whole space, but there's lots to do. There is a lot of work to do. Another thing, because of that same cold weather, as you see, we had a roof issue. So we've already called a roofer, and yeah, we're going to be replacing this whole entire roof very, very soon. So that's the first step before we work on anything, is the roof. After the roof, we can clear everything out, get to cleaning, pressure washing, painting, staining, get to decorating, and then working on this section here, building my tables and doing whatever we need to do so we can start the growing process. So that is the plan. Eventually, once hubby fixes this situation here with this leak, we can also fill this up with fish. So we will have fresh fish or prawns or whatever we decide ready to catch, ready to eat, and the benefit of using their waste to fertilize all the herbs and plants that I'm going to have in here. So yeah, my poor plum trees. I got to water them and fertilize them and get them out. I thought I was doing the right thing by bringing them here to save them from the cold weather, because they took a good hit more than anything else. But obviously that was not working. It didn't work, my poor plants. But we're going to bring them back to life, you guys. So yeah, now I'm going to get to the little haul that I wanted to show you. So here are some things that I've been buying to get started. I got me some trays, some starter trays. These are from Amazon. Everything I'm going to show you, minus maybe a couple of things, are from Amazon. So these are from Amazon. You get a decent amount. I believe it's 10, if I'm not mistaken, trays to start. So I grabbed that. I have here some little starter pods. It comes with plenty. I got them from Amazon to start your seeds in here. And then once I fill them in, they're going to be going into the tray. The seeds that I've been using, that I will be using, are these bug out seed bags, heirloom seeds. This here is for different teas as well. Here we have some herbs, and all this I've purchased on Amazon, you guys. Here are some sticks that I can use the plant tags to write down what I am planting. I have me some garden gloves, and these are seeds from the Dollar Tree, you guys. Onion, carrots, cilantro, peppers, sage, so chives, corn. So I've heard these work pretty well also, so I picked up some of those in this little container, and the gloves are from the Dollar Tree, just so I can have something to mix things in with my fertilizer, my soil, and things like so. This here, I got this idea, this here from, I believe her channel is called Acres Homestead, and they are little containers. They're really meant for photos, but this is one giant container with little tiny containers that you can put your seed packs in. So you can organize your seed packs. If you don't use it all, you can put it back in here. So it comes with plenty of containers to stay organized. So I thought that was a great idea, and it stays nice in a little dry compartment area. So I grabbed that. And my final items are some books. I also have these storage containers as well, just in case I need them. And you can kind of adjust how you want them. These I got from Harbor Freight, which is like a tool. They sell tools and all kind of things, and these were really cheap, so I picked up 2 of those. Now for the books that I think have been very helpful. I've been reading a lot of them, and they are super helpful. This one was recommended by the Acre Homestead channel as well. This is a complete book of home preservation. This is like canning and jarring and all the different recipes and things that you can do. So I thought this was great, especially that I have trees that are going to give me fruits and I'm going to be planting and all of that. So this is a great thing to learn. So I've been learning and studying, you guys, because if worse came to worse, you can do things like this and have food last a very long time. So this is one book I recommend that's so good. The next one I recommend is the Native American Herbalist Bible. I love this book because I'm a natural remedy type of person. So this gives all kinds of remedies and idea of herbs that you can grow to help your family through any sickness, rashes. I mean, the list goes on and on. So this is a great, great find. I purchased these all from Amazon, you guys. So highly recommend this book as well if you want something on a natural. And there's so many others. It doesn't have to be this one. And this final book is great. The Lost Superfoods. This is 126 plus survival foods and tips for your stockpile. So this is a great prepping book, and it gives you all kinds of tips, how to store things. I mean, all kinds of information, you guys. So in case things hit the fan, we want to be ready. We want to be self-sustainable. We want to have our foods grown. And this is a great guide. So those are my 3 top recommended books that will really, really help you with your prepping situation and all of that, and preserving food and everything. So, yep, that's my little haul. All right, you guys, so that's my little tour. That's what I've been up to. As you see, I have a whole lot of projects ahead of me, and it's all going to take time. But I would highly suggest that if you have the ability to purchase plants or grow your own thing, even if you have a small space that you're working with, I would highly suggest that you can do jarring and all of that as well. Pick up those books. They are very, very informative, you guys, and I would highly suggest that you start working on that. Not only for survival things, because yes, you never know what's going to happen, and it would be great if you can live off your land and feed your family, but also for healthier purposes. There's so many foods and things that are going in our foods nowadays. Prices are going up on a lot of things. It's getting crazy out there. So why not find a way to live off your land, be more homesteaded, if you will, and be healthier. And you know what's going in your plants. You know what fertilizer you're using. You know what nutritions are in there. And yeah, you can freeze a lot of items and get so many ideas, jar a lot of items that will last you a long time to feed you and your family. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my little tour and my plans and all of that. If you have any tips, tricks, suggestions on anything that I spoke about, please leave them in the comments, because I'm still a newbie. I am studying and still learning, and yeah, I know there's a lot to planting and gardening and all of that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a blessed one.